work drive slower, go real fast button. This park is positively rammed with people, but we're going to try to make it work anyways. We're going to let Fiona sit this one out until I'm a little bit more comfortable on this e-bike. It's been years since I've been on a bike, let alone an e-bike. These bikes definitely aren't light. They're about 75 to 80 pounds. While we're on our little joyride, why don't we go through some of the bike specs. This R002 takes about 4 hours to charge, has a max rated speed of 32 miles an hour. That ain't gonna happen with me on it. Weighs about 75 pounds. It has a Shimano 7-speed gear shifter, a 48 volt, 15 amp hour lithium ion battery. Has roughly 65 mile max range. Again, that's not gonna happen with me on it. And a max carrying capacity of 450 pounds. Has a 5-level pedal assist, full suspension, hydraulic disc brakes, and a peak 1500 watt motor. Let's try fishing here. Far less people. Well, I think that it's probably safe to say that we have proven two things. First, that there is not a single fish in the entire state of Minnesota. And two, that the TST R002 e-bike is more than capable of handling the off-road needs to be able to get you out there and to some pretty remote fishing spots. Alright, so before we wrap things up, let's just kind of do some final thoughts that I've got on the e-bike here. Is the TST R002 the best off-road fishing bike? I was very impressed with how this handled. I love the sleek look to it. I love how comfortable it is. Yes, the back suspension is a little tight, and so whenever you hit some potholes, it can be a little rough on the bum, but the front shocks really do work very well. At 5, there is quite a bit of power. We got it up to 15 miles an hour on these trails. I don't know why anybody without a death wish would want to go any faster than that. I certainly don't. It's got enough power onto it that if you just kind of lean back a little bit as you hit that throttle, it is going to pop up on you. But that being said, it didn't really lose power coming up the hills. I mean, it went from maybe 15 miles an hour down to 11 miles an hour. So if you lost 4 miles an hour coming up some of these big graded hills that we went up, that's some serious draw that you got on here. We've done 7 miles on these trails, just kind of hitting the different fishing ponds. While we didn't catch any fish, it was a beautiful day to come out for a ride. Great to be able to get ourselves comfortable and acquainted with this. Beautiful e-bike. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I think that this is well worth it. I was really pleased with how well it worked. I do wish that there was a little bit more storage. TST does have some gear racks for some of their other bikes. They do not, however, have one that fits this one. The brakes work really well. It is heavy. You know, I mean, if you're not able to just deadlift 80 pounds, I don't recommend this. I don't know if there are other lighter e-bikes out there, but this one is a little stout. As always, just trying to make sure that you're being safe. You know, get a good quality helmet, make sure you're wearing gloves. You don't want to get tangled up in anything. I did put the mirrors and the phone holder on there separately. Those are not from TST. I do wish that it came with mirrors on there. That seems like something that a lot of people really should probably have. The only other thing that I wasn't thrilled with, and I've heard this on a couple of other reviews about the TST bike, is that with how much this looks like a motorcycle, I kind of wish that the throttle was actually on the handle itself and not a little go-go button. I've noticed that after probably an hour of kind of stop and go riding, that, you know, my thumb not being used to kind of stretching out and with this movement is a little, I don't know, a little stiff. But otherwise, very thrilled with this bike. I will definitely be taking this out camping. I did ask him for a discount code for you guys in case you did want it, and I'll leave that in the description down below for $100 off. So we'll go ahead and wrap this episode up here. And until we meet again under the old Southern Pine, stay safe and God bless. Bye.